like maracas. Hello guys and dolls, so really quick before we get started with the subject matter of this video, I just want to say that the day that you're going to see this video on Friday is actually my birthday, so happy birthday to me. I'm 28 today, which is crazy. It's like, on the one hand I totally feel 28, I feel older than 28, and on the other hand I'm like, whoa, 28. I don't know, I thought I would have like kids by now or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I did want to give a quick shout out to my t-shirt. This is from Torrid and it says Virgo on it and all this other stuff. So I just thought this was like really super cute and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that for my birthday. So this is like my little birthday outfit. Today I'm going to be reviewing the face case palettes. This is the Anarchy palette and this is the Shattered palette. This holiday collection from Urban Decay is huge, so I'm going to be breaking up the reviews into little bite-sized videos. So this one I'm doing the face cases, and another one I'm going to do the glitter liners and the shimmering powder. In another video I'm going to do the eyeliners, and then in a final video I will do the Vice palette, which I know is like the piece de resistance, right? So without any further ado, the face cases. So I guess face cases are something they did a couple of years ago, or maybe like 10 years ago. I'm like, a couple of years ago. Kind of exaggerating. Anyway, so I wasn't really aware of them, so this is my only experience with the Urban Decay face cases. And the packaging, can we just have like a little moment? So with this one you have almost like a 3D effect because there's like layered textures in here. So there's like the outer layer that it says Urban Decay, or their UD, and then there's like another inner layer that has like this little design on it, and then that is on top of another layer. So you have this kind of cool 3D effect. So when you open up the face case for the Anarchy palette, you have 5 eyeshadows here that range from sort of a gunmetal gray to very, very intense silver. And there is one matte shade, all the rest of them are shimmery. And then you have a perversion liner, which is the blackest black liner on the market. And then you have a Scandal what do they call this? High fructose corn syrup. Super saturated high gloss lip color. Blah, blah, blah. So yes, you get one of those, which is a really great stick lipstick, and this is such a genius idea because one thing I can't stand is palettes where like there's a lip product that's on the same level as where the powders are, and then it can kind of like get into it. So I love that this is like a separate product that you can take out. Also, because this is like the same full size as the regular Super Saturated lip colors, you could easily get another lip color or take one that you already have and put it in this palette. Same thing with the eyeliner. The eyeliners that come in the Black Market eyeliner kit from the same collection also fit in here, so you can kind of mix and match with that, which I think is quite nice. So that is the top level. The eyeshadows in this are Redemption, Fray, Vaporize, Provocateur, and Revolt. They are all super pigmented with the exception of Provocateur, which is very, very sheer. It's like a dusting of shimmer. I'm not really that fond of it. I think that if you were to apply it wet or with a very sticky base, you're going to get more color intensity out of it, and it is quite a pretty color, but So with this face case you get 2 blushes and a highlighter, and blushes is not something that Urban Decay currently sells in their lineup of things, so it's kind of exciting. Like, you know, you can try out their blushes, which I love. By the way, I'm wearing this entire face case today, and I love these blushes. They're such a nice soft texture, and I'm like hoping and praying that they come out with them permanent. I mean, why bother creating such a great product if you're not going to make it a permanent one? That's just my thinking on the matter. So anyway, the blushes in this are called Fetish and Quickie, and then the highlighter I don't think has a name. I couldn't find a name for it anywhere online. So that is the Anarchy face case. So then we get to the Shattered face case, which has a purple outside, and the inner part here looks like a broken mirror or something, so it kind of goes to the name Shattered. And if the light hits it just right, it almost looks like kind of like a rainbow effect. So I love the packaging on this one. So inside of the Shattered palette you get 5 eyeshadows. We have Nameless, Remix, Shakedown, Minor Sin, and Bleach. You also get a 24/7 pencil and a Love Child lip, what did I call it? High fructose corn syrup? No. Super saturated high gloss lip colors. But these crazy long names, they just, anyway, the standout shade for me here is, of course, the purple. Of course I'm gonna love the purple, but really all of the eyeshadows in this are fantastic. So if you're wanting to buy one of these face cases based on the eyeshadows alone, I would definitely go with the Shattered palette. I just think that these colors are just so pretty. This is sort of like a mushroomy kind of color. We have this beautiful gunmetal that's a little more warm toned than the gunmetal in the Anarchy palette. And these ones are such wonderful neutrals. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. So then we get to the bottom of the shattered face case, and here we have Overexposed, Temper, and Glint. This one actually has a name. So again, the textures are completely fantastic. I know you guys are probably like seeing me like look off over here. I have the names written on like little post-its because they're not actually on the palette, which would be kind of like an area of opportunity. I really like the names to be somewhere on the packaging and so I don't have to run for the box. That's a personal preference. I think a lot of people feel that way though, so I'm not like standing alone on that one. These palettes are $44 each, and realistically this is a really great travel palette. I think that they're worth the amount of money that they cost. You know, I recently bought another eyeshadow palette that was around $44, something like that, and it was just eyeshadows, and it's a really great palette and I love it, but this comes with, you know, a full face. Literally you can do lips, eyeliner, eyeshadow, blush, highlighter, like the whole 9 yards. It has a really fantastic mirror. That's one thing I love about Urban Decay is oh, and I'm sorry, my mirrors on these are kind of dirty because I used my Beauty So Clean on them earlier because I always sanitize my makeup right after I use it, so that's why my mirrors are kind of gummy and stuff. So anyway, if you had to pick one of these, if somebody was like, I'm gonna take one of these away from you, I would let them have the Anarchy palette and I would keep the shattered one because this one, the colors are just more my speed. I think that the lip color in here especially is more my speed. I'm wearing, by the way, all of the Anarchy palettes, so it's kind of like ironic that this one's my favorite, but this is the one that I'm wearing today. I kind of wanted to see if I could make it work, and it's not like it's bad. I don't want to give the impression that I think that this is a unworthy palette, but I'm just saying I prefer the shattered one, is all I'm saying. So there is the face case palette. They're like maracas. Anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be a review of the new glitter liners. See you guys in my next video. Remember to be Vintageortacky, just be yourself. See you, bye.